Hi guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. At least a decent one. Today we're going to do some life updates and just kind of play with some makeup. I busted out one of my most bougiest palettes, which is my Natasha Denona Star palette, which is $169 is what it looks like here. Kind of toned down my lights a little bit. It's kind of blinking at me. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of bothering me, so let me fix that. Okay. Oh, now it's too bright. I wanted it dimmer, so it was like a relaxing kind of a video. Okay, so let me go and wet my sponge because I forget to do this every single time, and I will be right back. Priming my face. And so a few people have asked like why I deleted my relationship videos, and to be honest, it was because, and it is not because I'm trying to pretend that that situation didn't happen. It was because my children started following me on here, and my husband has a son that follows me on here as well that's older. And I just kind of didn't want them seeing it. It wasn't about you guys seeing it, because most of you, if you've been watching me, you've already seen it. It's me, it's the real thing. The only deal is I just don't want them involved. I don't want them knowing what's going on, because it's really none of their business. And I kind of just wanted to keep it that way. And I was really kind of getting nervous about them stumbling across those videos and being like, what the crap? Like, you know, your mom is supposed to be this person that's just so strong and never falls apart. And I want to be that for them. And of course I'm human, but there's also parts of a relationship that they don't need to see, because they're kids and they don't need to worry about things like that. Here comes one. So yeah. So that was why. The things going on in our relationship still are pretty rough. Last I talked to you guys, we had kind of decided to take a break, and then all this coronavirus, all this stuff, you know, started happening with lockdowns and me not being able to work, kind of put that on a hold. Doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It just means it hasn't happened now. He's had to stay in the house, which kind of helps because I need help with the kids and stuff. Dude, I don't think I've found a better foundation than the Wet n Wild. Like, this foundation is just so good. Like, it leaves the skin looking so incredibly smooth. Okay, and then I'm going to use, gosh, we drove past a freaking semi. I live on the freeway. I was gonna use my Hourglass concealer, but I don't know where it is. Thought it was in here. Okay. So that is that, and that is why that has happened. So I decided to remove those videos just so that they don't stumble across them. I know that they haven't, because believe me, they would have said something real quick to him, and I just didn't want that. And it's just me protecting my children for heartache that they don't need to deal with. Okay, so since I can't find my Hourglass, which I really like, I've been using nothing but Pat McGrath lately. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I guess I do have another one I haven't opened yet, but I don't want to open the new one. What the heck could I have done with it? Oh no, it's the brush. Never mind. Okay, well, so we're just going to good old faithful. I actually do really like the Pat McGrath way better than the Bounce. I like them both, but if I had to choose, I would definitely choose this one and Hourglass over the Bounce. And I think the Bounce is a nice concealer. It's probably a really, really good one for someone with dry skin because it's kind of an oilier concealer. I don't know if it's claims to be matte or anything because it is so not. It does not dry down in the slightest. It stays so tacky under the eye even after being set with a powder. And I'm just kind of like, I don't like that. But I love the way it looks. It doesn't actually, I was gonna say it doesn't settle on my lines and wrinkles, but I noticed last night at the end of the day it finally did. But that was after like a 12-hour wear. So yeah. But this one, the Pat McGrath, stays on just so good. I think I'm gonna have to order another one because I've almost gone through it. And I did my nails. I had to. Oh my gosh, I just sat in the kitchen and did it standing up. Fortunately for me, I can do short nails like this in about 30 minutes. Long nails take me an hour for a full set. But the short ones like this, I can knock them out like that. Like that. I love, now that I don't have long nails, I can snap. When I have long nails, I could not. So it's hard, you know, when you're trying to get your point across and you're like, yeah, you know? And it doesn't work because your fingers aren't snapping. Okay, just a little, I don't know why I just went in with my P. Louise base. See, like, I'm all like discombobulated now. I just need to contour, but that's okay. I can wait till my foundation dries down a little bit. The only thing is when I try to contour with the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand thing, if I don't move it fast when it's on top of a matte foundation, it tends to stick. Now we're gonna go in with our contour wand. Oh my gosh, if I can find that either. Like, where's my stuff going? I've been trying to put everything back like in the same place I grab it from, so that way I don't have trouble finding my things. And like, am I like not doing that? Like, I don't understand what's going on. And we're going to contour under the lip, of the lip. I love how this looks. So if you haven't tried it, try it. All right. So my face is not set yet. It's usually the Wet n Wild has set by now, but I'm still gonna go ahead and use a little bit of powder. And we're gonna use the Hourglass. No, these are too shiny. Okay, we'll just use my Lemaire. I didn't really want to use that today. I don't know why. I feel like it kind of has been making me look kind of dry. And now I'm gonna go in with my Alamar Cosmetics powder to go under my eyes with my Morphe brush. It's the E48. I'm gonna use this color here. I love how this looks. Perfect. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I don't normally do my brows right now, but I'm going to. Okay, so yesterday we did a more inexpensive kind of review look, and so today we're going to do a bougie one. So remember I said that I was going to be doing that, and then at the same time I'm going to do a series, and it's kind of the shop my stash thing, but it's more of a play with my past products. So it's PPP, playing with my past products. Or playing with past purchases is what it's going to be called. So that's why this is not a new purchase. I've had this palette. It's been used. You can see not very much, but it has been. These colors are gorgeous. They're just, I don't know, really, really, really love this palette. So we're going to, I saw a look that Mel Thompson did using this palette, and she did it 3 years ago, and it was gorgeous. So I was kind of, when I get too many colors, I kind of like don't know what to do. And so I kind of like look for inspiration from other people, YouTubers, or whoever's already done it, like a look using this. I'll kind of tweak it myself, but I'm definitely going to you know, try to replicate the look that she did, at least kind of my own version of that look. So she first went in with Vega, which is this color, just a very like peachy soft color. And I did not set my primer, my eyelid primer today, my P. Louise. Okay, then she went into Phoenix, which is this color here. And she used the same brush, but we are definitely using different brushes. Mine's a lot fluffier. So she went in with kind of a smaller brush. So I'm gonna go in with my Wayne Goss. It is not dirty. Like, I just can't get the purple off until I, deep clean it. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of that. And it's on the outer corner. I don't really usually mimic or try to replicate her looks often, because she does really extreme eyeshadow looks, which are beautiful, but they're just not, I don't find them wearable for me personally. But when I saw this one, I was like, oh yeah, like I would totally wear that. So I wanted to duplicate that look. And so far, this is really pretty, right? I'm gonna make this a little darker, because her and I are a little bit darker in skin tone. Like, I'm darker than she is in skin tone, so I could pause what she's doing because I missed a whole bunch of steps. Okay, she's glitter glue, but I don't think I need to use that. So, okay, let me go back over here. See, and to be honest, I love replicating looks that other YouTubers do, because it's they get me to use colors I would never normally use on my own. Like, this color would have scared the bejeebies out of me. Like, that just sounded so stupid. Would have scared the crap out of me. But seeing it on her and how it is wearable and it can be softened up and it's not so scary. It's definitely darker in the palette than it is on the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a fluffier brush and just kind of blend this out. I did kind of go in a little heavy. And I should have set my primer, because it's kind of sticking in certain spots, which I don't like. Like, you can, I don't know if you guys can see it sticking right there. And so in order to combat that, I'm going to go back in with Omega, or is it Vega, and kind of soften that up a little bit. Okay, so I think I went a little higher on this one than I did on this one, so I'm going to go back in with my Wayne Goss and kind of even them out just a tad. And I just barely touched my brush to this color, so I don't go adding way too much. And I don't, and besides the glitter glue thing, I didn't have any glitter glue, because I tend to steer away from using glitter. Okay, I did not see what color she just used. What I can, okay, she went underneath as well, so let me find a, and she went with the same color, the Phoenix. And I hate it, but when I use colors like this, my eyes tend to water, and it's doing that over here. Okay, so now she's going in with, I did not hear what she said. Polaris. That's not the one I would have thought. She went in with this one. but I really want to go in with this one. This one is Galaxia. Also, this color is in the small palette. The new one that just came out, the mini retro, I think is what it's called. I didn't even know that. Okay, so yeah, it's in this one, which is this color. I love it. Okay, so because I don't have glitter glue, I'm just gonna go in with a teeny little bit of P. Louise. I'm not gonna go in like to try to cut a crease, just gonna give it something to attach itself to. And that will probably help with the, you know, any kind of a glitter fallout. Even though these aren't glitter. So I wonder why she went in with glitter glue. Because they're not. Like, this is what she used, and it is not glitter at all. Like, there's no glitter to that. It's just a eyeshadow. Okay, when I put my P. Louise base. See, this is what I'm talking about. I lose everything. I probably would lose my mind if it wasn't stuck in my head. I literally just had it. Oh. Stupid. Okay, once I stuck it over here, which I tend to do. I have another P. Louise base, but it's stark white, and I do not want to use this. I bought this hoping that it would be a good base for colors like pastels, really bright colors. If I ever decide to use them, my daughter can use it, you know, if she ever wants to do really bright looks. I'm pretty sure I stuck this back in there. Where is it? It just fell to the bottom of my cup. Okay. This should not be in there. Okay, so just a teeny little bit. And I used P. Louise base in what did it say? Oh, 2. So literally just a tiny little dot. And I'm gonna put this just where I saw that she placed that lighter shade. Okay, so this is what Quirky looks like. It looks a lot like Galaxia, but this has way more oomph to it. I wish I could find Frog. I don't know what I did with it. Like, that is literally my favorite go-to eyeshadow topper, and I have ordered 3, and they just keep on disappearing. Like, these are easy to lose though. They're just annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my finger and put that where I put the Galaxia. So putting Quirky. Do you guys see the difference? A lot more glitter, a lot more sheen. I'm really liking this a lot. Yeah, these together like look beautiful. Okay, so that's what we have going on so far. I'm going to put a little bit more Quirky. Oh no, not too much. great. That's the thing about the Super Shock shadows. If you like press too much, you're gonna get this kind of almost stickiness where it starts to look wrinkly. And then you have to go in and kind of super rub it. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with this brush and like clean up the edges and try to clean up my freaking eye from watering. I wonder why it's when I use purples or any kind of like high pigmented color like this, my eyes just start to water. See how it's like separated right there? I know that happens to other people. I've heard them complain about it too, so I'm just like, why? I wonder like what our eye is doing. Like if it's like, no bitch, get this off me. Oh, going back under there, try to clean that up, stop my eye from watering. You see how much wider my eyes are now? I swear that Lumify is like everything. Okay, so this is kind of the look we've got going so far. I think I need to blend this just a little bit more. So I will be right back. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is find another pencil brush, because I have quite a few, and go under my brow bone with Quirky. It's not picking up very well, so let's see how it looks. Yeah, it's not bright enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my, oh my gosh, where did I put it? I was gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette. I just used it yesterday. Literally, that palette is like everything. If you don't own it and you can't afford it, get it. It is literally the best highlighter palette I've ever used in my life. Like, that's what she should have started out with for sure. Like, I don't know what she was thinking. Her team failed her. I don't have that much space, Jesus. Like, for it to just get up and run away. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this palette and just add a little bit of the lightest one underneath my brow bone. And in the inner corner of my eye. This is a better smudge brush than it is for this. Okay, so we've got that going on. I love it. And then I'm gonna put this on as a highlighter as well. If I can find my highlighter brush. We're using the Bretman Rock one. And I'm just gonna kind of mix them. Oh, I haven't even put blush on. I'm going so backwards. I don't remember if I said my son is doing a lot better. His fever broke. Now he's just covered in a rash, but the rash is actually starting to go away. Thank goodness, because he literally looked like he had chicken pox. And I was getting so concerned, and I was getting ready to take him to the hospital. Like, I was like, okay, enough is enough. But we actually had a friend, well, not my friend, his friend, that went in the hospital for something completely unrelated and caught coronavirus while they were there and passed away. So I was like, once I heard that, I was like, yeah, we're not going to the hospital. If we can maintain this at home, then we're going to, because I am not going to risk my son's life. That was an adult that was not old. She's in her 30s and, you know, passed away. So my son clearly is a baby and his immune system is not as strong as an adult, and so I did not want to risk anything. Oh, and I got mom shamed in the comments. Wow, I was like, that's never happened before. Someone commented on my video and said, you're a mother, you should have a thermometer. And that's like a requirement, even if your son isn't sick. I was just like, you have to be kidding me. I had a thermometer. My thermometer quit working that night when he got sick. And we actually have like some really high-tech thermometer too that we lost the charger for like a long time ago, which I don't know why we didn't just throw the thermometer away. And so I went to go buy one. It's not like I just decided, oh, I'm just gonna leave my son sick and who cares? No, I mean, it broke. I had been monitoring his temperature. That's how we knew he had a fever. It was 101.3 or something like that. And then literally probably about 20 minutes later, or no, about an hour later, when I went to check his temperature again, the thermometer wouldn't work. It kept saying error. So don't come for people because you think you know, like the situation. Like, I'm a mother, been a mother for a very long time. I have a 17-year-old. I know that I'm supposed to have a thermometer. I had a thermometer. And just because you're online doesn't give you the right to be an asshole. People are just so rude online. Like, it's unbelievable. It's like, how about you don't worry about what's going on with me? Like, she wasn't even a subscriber. She's just running her mouth just to run it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara. No, I'm not using this. I actually hate this mascara. This is the Fenty one. I don't know who thought of this brush, but they were like, why? I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't work well. It gets everywhere. The formula is not bad, but the brush is just horrific. I'm gonna do this and I will be back. All right, guys, I'm back, and this is the final look. I want you guys to get a good look at the eyes. I think this look turned out so pretty. So the lashes I have on are Velour Worst Behavior. I haven't tried velour lashes. I have a bunch of them, but I always thought that they were just too dramatic. But I love them. They look so pretty. I love the look because it's very soft. From the face to the eyes, it's just a very, very soft glam look. Same old. It's the Glass Slipper by Fenty. I don't know why I have to keep looking at that, but I honestly forget what it's called every time. And yeah, so this is the look using the Natasha Denona Star palette. I think this was actually worth every penny because I really, really enjoy every color in here. It's a very wearable palette. I don't think there's one color in here that I wouldn't use, and that's like dead ass. Like, this one also reminds me of I think this one is in another palette I have, like at least something similar to it, because it's got that multi-chrome shift that I remember using in another video. Oh, it's in a Pat McGrath palette. Something similar anyways. But all right, guys, I hope you really enjoy the look. I hope that you guys try to recreate it. And if you do and you have an Instagram, make sure you tag me. I would love to see the looks. My most recent giveaway is about to be over. I have to look and check on the date. I've had so much going on that I actually forgot when it's supposed to end. So, I mean, that's a plus for you guys if you've been wanting to enter. So just go ahead and make sure that you are following the rules in that video. So just go back and look for that one. And leave me some ideas on videos you would like to see coming up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your week and an amazing, marvelous month. Stay sane and stay healthy and stay away from people. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.